Next Live, man.
Shout out Up Next Live.
Shout out Up Next Live.
Gang, it's the big step of the well-known flexer here with Up Next Live.
Up Next Live, coming at you from the Beacham Nightclub. My name is Brittany Elyse, my dog DJ MK, and you're tapping in with our girl Angie. Starrz in the building.
What's up?
I had to give a little sound effect for, it's ladies first right now, ladies first.
That's right.
So we actually came across you. We met at a mutual friends event that we all went to. It was Women in Business. And you actually won this interview with us. So I'm so happy to be able to sit down after getting to know you, listening to your music, and being able to get to know you more. But one place I want to start off with is what made you want to tap into music?
The passion and the love. The passion and the love for music really did it for me. I come from a music making family. My father was a singer. You know, I have a lot of relatives who are in the music. And I just love music. It expresses who I am, expresses how I feel. I just love music, you know, in general. Even if I wasn't making music, I feel like that's the most relatable, you know, category, music.
Now, are you originally from New York?
I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
I know, because when
all my life.
Her accent is definitely up north, up south.
Yes, I am from New York. Shout out to Brooklyn, New York, Sunset Park, Brownsville, Bushwick, Flatbush. You know, those are my homes. And it is what made me. Yes, definitely.
No, definitely. And when listening to your music, you definitely get that essence of old school hip hop with new school flavor. So it's like, I love that. I love being able to go back to those times and resonating with some of that music coming through your music. Now, you're the first lady of Federal District Records. How did that come about? How did that collaboration come about?
So my cousin and I, which she is my manager, shout out to Suli Quintero. She is my manager. We started Lady Entertainment. When I started to perform my music, Goodbye, that was inspired, by the way, it was inspired by a friend of mine who passed away from COVID. And I wrote Goodbye for my family and friends in Sunset Park. And I wasn't gonna release it or anything like that, but she said, please perform it. Let's go perform it at open mic. So we started performing, and I said, you know what? We could do this. Why don't we do this?
Right.
Why don't we build a platform for ourselves and help other independent artists? And we just started doing showcases. So at one of my showcases, I met the CEO of Federal District Records. He actually came out to perform and to be a part of the event, to be one of my special guests. And the very next day, he gave me an offer. But it's more than just an offer. He gave me a music making family. So it was something that I could really relate to. And I was like, you know what, I could do this. And he made me first lady. So we took it from there, and we've just been recruiting ever since. And cause I'm not selfish. It's not all about me. I love my music and I want everybody to know who I am. Yes. But I want my team to be solid as well. Like, I want everybody to win.
Yes, to be solid.
Exactly. And that's what makes me so great, honestly. My support system, my fans.
The support is mandatory. That's a fact. You're not going to make it in this business if you don't have good support. That's number one to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's number one.
Now,
Definitely.
coming out of, obviously we've been in this panoramic for over a year now. I know while it seems Florida, we have been a lot of it outside of it. Yes, we have not been inside as much as others. How do you think the pandemic shaped your music, coming from being locked down, being in the house, to now being outside? Did you do a lot of creating during that time, and now you're being able to put some of that creative process out? Like, what was your
time spent
last year spent like?
It was spent in a lot of thought I had to think about actually taking on this career. Going through the pandemic helped me realize how important it is for me to do what I love versus doing what I have to do, because we live in a society that we have to work a 9 to 5 to survive.
Right.
So being that I was furloughed from my job, I had time.
We've been there too.
Happened to us too.
Yes, so I was furloughed and to a great job. Great job. Shout out to Acorn Stair Lifts. Great job, great environment, great money, just down the drain. And I was like, that quick, my life changed. And at the same time, I lost my friend. It inspired me to write that song. My family got together and said, you have time.
Right.
Why not try it? Why not pursue something you love and see what happens? And it was a great outcome.
Yes.
I encourage everyone to find what they love to do and make time for it.
And it's a step out on faith. It's definitely a step out on faith and having to believe and like she said, and like you said, having that support system behind you that actually also believes in what you're trying to do. That definitely helps.
Yeah, something that I feel like I love, like when she asks questions like this to artists, but what happened, like how their time was spent during like the pandemic time, because I think it took a lot of artists, it made them go inner, you know what I'm saying? You had to go inside to kind of like reevaluate and kind of just see who you are. And I see so many more people that came out of this so much more developed and confident and organized and aware, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely, I love seeing people build movements and brands and, you know what I'm saying, release music in such a weird time, you know what I mean? That's real positive. I like that so much.
Thank you. You know, it's not easy because a lot of people are so much in fear, you know, to get people to come out and to get people to actually tune into something new was kind of difficult. But standing out was my purpose. So I had to come hard. If you listen to my bars, I'm trying to prove a point. Like I'm hungry. And you don't really see that anymore in hip hop. Hip hop has changed a lot. Not that I don't like what hip hop is like now. Like I love certain artists, like The Baby, amazing. Look how many different genres of music he's done in a year.
Right.
You know, how many artists he's worked with. And it's just amazing to see. You know, like there's a lot of things that we could do to encourage ourselves. We are our first enemies. So I had to attack myself. Like, girl, you're going to try this, you're going to do this, and you're going to see the reactions. Granted, it was all positive, some negative, of course. You know, always. There's always some negative.
Always a hater. Look, it's always a hater.
Yeah.
You know, that target, like, things that you can't change, like your age or, you know, that you're a female or, you know, you got to bypass. I had to bypass all those things.
Right.
You know, we call that R&D, research and development around here. Like I said, we have a YouTube channel. We check the comments. You know what I'm saying? It's feedback. It's an area of opportunity for growth, and it's, you know what I'm saying, it's part of it.
Yeah.
Being a female in the industry, what do you think the state of females in hip hop is? Like, what do you think of it?
We're winning now.
That's true.
We are winning. Women have really shown out, and I'm so proud to be a woman, especially a Black woman in this day. I'm so proud. And I teach my daughters that, to be very proud, because we overcome any obstacle throughout all the years. From the beginning when we had to fight for our own rights.
Right.
Look where we at now.
Right.
And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of the Latinas in hip hop, the African Americans in hip hop. You know, we just really killing it. proving the point. We actually created our own way.
Right.
So we fought for it. And I know it's hard being a female in the hip hop game, but not this year. We winning. If you see all the females that are out there, bars is heavy, they songs is formulated right, they killing it. The females more are killing it than the guys.
I know. I love seeing so many female features on like really big rap artist songs.
Definitely.
Like,
Yes.
They're validating each other. That's the best part. I love it.
And I also feel
that's beautiful to see.
I feel like we're in like a stage right now where we're not seeing the beefing between females. We hit that stage for so long that we don't
like,
see it as much. It's almost like you and me can exist in the same space. Like we both can coexist together. It's not, I don't need to be better than you. You don't need to be better than me. We just are what we
both great.
Right.
So,
and I love that. And you know, I think Cardi B had a big part of that. She didn't want people hating. You know, she was like, yo, you could do it, I could do it, we could all do it. You know.
We here.
Right,
we here. You know, and I love her for that. I love her for her free spirit, for her truth. And no matter how she is, you know what I'm saying? You accept it or leave it alone.
Right.
And that's exactly what it is. I'm not gonna say I like a lot of her categories, like the topics she talks about, but like she said, it's entertainment.
Right.
It's fun.
Right.
It's for adults.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not for the kids. This music is for adults.
Right.
And she was very clear on that. So I love the honesty. My favorite female artist that I never say female MC. No. MC. My favorite MC is Remy Ma. On any spot, she will eat anybody's food. At any given time. Bars, flow, everything. She's one of my favorites.
No, and she's timeless too, because she
Definitely.
can drop a single out of nowhere with that jump,
Yup.
with Cool and Dre, with anybody she feels like, and it's just, you're gonna listen because you don't always get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Like, it always takes off somewhere.
But I always like Remy Ma on the mic and off the mic, like her personal life and her as a person and her as an artist. Like I've loved both sides of, because she's real, she's raw, and she gonna tell you.
Yes.
And once again, it's you like it, you don't. But she move on. It don't affect her.
Right.
She's definitely timeless is a good word.
She is. She definitely is.
She's one of my idols. She's one of my inspirations. I grew up loving her, and everything about that. Like, I acknowledge the female MCs. Like, I'll go back. I'll take you back. MC Light, baby.
Right.
You know, like, I'll take you back. We have a lot of wonderful women in the hip hop game. And I just want to be a part of that, you know?
Love that. So one of the biggest things we always like to ask everybody on this segment is, what's up next for you? What can we expect for the rest of 2021? Is there a full project coming, more shows? Like, what can we expect from you?
Well, we definitely taking over Tampa this weekend. So we'll be in Tampa, Florida, Federal District Records. You know, hit us up for more information, but we'll be up in Tampa. We're starting a tour. Federal District Records is starting a tour, and we'll be touring, you know, the United States. We'll probably go to Tokyo. You know, there's a lot of things that the label has planned, you know, especially after this COVID kind of dies down.
Right.
And things start opening up more. You'll see a lot more of us. And I have a single coming out this year. I want to kind of focus on love. You know why I want to focus on love? Because nobody's falling in love no more.
Yeah.
People are just like, hit it and quit it.
People are doing the most.
Yes, I agree.
So my next single is called Gangsta's Poetry. And it's about a female who fell in love with a good man. talking about a good man. Because we don't talk about good men. You know, a good one. Because they do exist. So,
right.
You know, I want to bring love back, yo, to hip hop. Like on some Ashanti shit.
Right. She was like, right, we trying to get back to Ashanti days.
You know?
I was like, Common Badu. You know,
oh, Common Badu, that's a good one.
That I love.
Oh, yes.
I love that R&B love time.
Yeah.
Like that's that feeling.
Yeah, it was. It was a good time. Summertime love.
Summertime love. So that'll be coming out in June.
That need to be,
I know you guys are gonna love it.
Back up to what you call it, gangster poem?
Gangsters poetry.
Gangsters poetry, and then need to be Summertime Love after that.
Part 2.
I don't need nothing. I just, you know, I think that's a good title. I'm gonna give you that one.
Okay. I'll give you the credit.
Look, you know, put me in the credit so that when we have Grammys here, we're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, what did you do? Came up with the title.
Right.
We on Tidal, Spotify, Apple, we everywhere.
Right, everywhere.
Listen, so how do they tap into everything you got going on? How do they stream the music? Like I said, we're gonna premiere this on YouTube, so we want people to be able to follow you online, stream your music, your website, any information, like your label. Just kind of shout out everybody and how they get connected with you. If they want to work, features,
Yes. I write some great hooks. If y'all really want to get back to the music, you can find me on IG as Angie Starrz, STARRZ. You can also find me on Twitter. Don't forget the RRZ. I'm on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube. Federal District Records has a YouTube channel where we will be posting all our videos. So you can find us there, Federal District Records on YouTube. You can find my music on Spotify, Shazam, Pandora. You can find my music almost anywhere. I don't have a lot put out yet, but I have a lot of old school music on SoundCloud, stuff that you could go back and listen to how I started all the way up to now. I got some dope music on that SoundCloud too. And it's all Angie Starrz, STARRZ. I'm on all social media platforms. So you can look us up, you know, always look up Federal District Records and you will find us. And stay tuned in. We do a lot of showcases. You know, we bring a lot of artists out. I want to shout out the artists that you know, that have my back. Nice to Dawn, Buddha to God. You know, those are my brothers. The Real King Flow, Nimrod. You know, shout out to my manager, Suli. She's a great artist developer. And we just do a lot of things, man. We do it all. We do it all. So tap in, stay tuned in. It's your girl, baby.
Hey, listen, so what I want to do, like I said, we about to put this on our YouTube. We want to show love. And I want to play your single for the people that's going to watch this on YouTube. So this is a single, Goodbye, we've been talking about. I'm going to drop it real quick, and we just going to let the people just vibe, and we going to vibe with you.
Hey, yo, Mo, I'm fucking with this.
We're struggling in these streets, surviving by me. Lost a couple friends, riding to the end. Not I was supposed to be. No way to end love, no cloud timers, no. Forever missing you. Never gonna say goodbye. Switching in the snap, don't take niggas back. Salute, tighten up my boots, made me a boot. Written rhymes till my dreams come true. Big brother taught me anybody can get it, yeah, #1 rule. Rest in peace too many times this year. Pardon my tears, faces on gear, bad leaves in despair. Praising God through our fears. Innocent lost life, ships in fear. We all rock Sunset Park like a new pair. Smoke so thick, soul in my hair. Riding through my city, deaf in air. He can't breathe, government don't care. Who do they spare? Blow You and the point it out for the ones who didn't make it this year. Let go, let God repair. Secure love, knowing if not of this earth, our blood shed piles under the dirt. We gon' bleed so this pain don't hurt. I'm from the dirt. Money fool, you poor-minded folks. We trail from a mister. Pick up a list, it's all in a gesture. I'm a diamond, life apply pressure. No question, hate to mention demon possessors. Cover your eyes, an illusion is present. They know it's not a present. Blood cries, vengeance, pure to evil balance. Love today, tomorrow, not promise. Wish this nightmare will end. Wake up to God promise. We not saying goodbye. Our nation will forever rise, hands to the sky. Struggling these streets, surviving by all means. Lost a couple friends, riding to the end. Not how it's supposed to be.
MK, you can't give them all that because they gotta go stream the music. They
gotta go stream that.
Give them everything. You can't give them everything. They gotta go stream that. Tell them once again where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on Angie Starrz, STARRZ_federal on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, Angie Starrz, STARRZ. Make sure you see that Federal District Records and you know it's me. I got some hackers with some fake pages, so.
Hey, there it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.